Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football Recap Show. We'll recap the game from Thursday night in which Buffalo defeated the Patriots 24-10. And this was one of those games at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. This is one of those games that was basically a one-sided as the Buffalo Bills held the New England Patriots to just 10 points. As the Bills go to 9-3 with a 24-10 win over the Bills, over the New England Patriots at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The Bills scored first, and they had this game in hand from the get-go with a couple of pristine connections from star wide receiver Stephon Diggs, plus a stellar defensive performance showing for much of this game on Thursday night to cruise past the New England Patriots in their first meeting of the 2022 campaign. As for the Patriots, they were held to just 10 points, as I said, in this game, and they struggled offensively and defensively, and the special teams had their struggles too, with Nick Folk failing to kick a 48-yard field goal past the crossbar in the second quarter. And this is one game the Patriots it did not bode well for them, and they just really had their struggles. And I'm going to recap and give you the highlights of this game right now. And I should give you, before I do that, let me give you the trivia question. Let me scroll back here. I gotta excuse me. And it was it's a Buffalo Bills trivia question. Who was the head coach of the Bills in the Bills' 4 Super Bowl appearances? I will have the answer later in the podcast. Well, in the first quarter, the Bills had the punt after going 3 and out, 9 plays, 3 plays, 9 yards, excuse me. And then the Bills, actually, it was the Patriots had to go to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 9 yards, and the Bills got in the field goal range at 4th and 12 at the New England 30. Bass's 48-yard field goal was good, and it was 3-0 Patriots. And then the Patriots came back and scored their first touchdown of the game. And it was Mac Jones pass short left to Micah Jones. To Marcus Jones, excuse me. And for the 48-yard touchdown, Nick Folk's extra point was good, and it was 7-3 Patriots. Then the Bills got in the field goal range again. It was a touchdown. They scored their first touchdown of the game. Excuse me. Look at that. Josh Allen passed short right to Stephon Diggs for the 8-yard touchdown. Bass's extra point is good, and it was 10-7 Bills at the end of the first quarter. And the Patriots never led in this game, to say the least. In the second quarter, the Patriots had to punt again after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 3 yards. And then the Bills scored their second touchdown of the game. And it was Josh Allen pass short right to Geno Davis. I gotta look at that. Let's see, it was Geno Davis. Gabe Davis, excuse me. Yeah, it was a. Shoot. I'm having a little technical problem here. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was Josh Allen passed short right to Gabe Davis for the 8-yard touchdown. There was a penalty on New England on Josh Jones. Defensive holding. It was declined. Bass's extra point was good, and it was 17-7 Bills. Then the Patriots had to punt again after going 3 and out, 3 plays, no yards. Then the Bills had to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 2 yards. And the Patriots had to punt again after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 3 yards. And then the Bills had a fumble. It was 3rd and 10 at the Buffalo 41. Josh Allen sacked at the New England 47 for minus 6 yards. It was Huge at the James Huge, or I'm gonna have to check that name. I gotta go in. I'm sorry, and I don't want to mess it up. Josh Huge, who recovered it. It was Josh Huge had fumbled it, and it was recovered by New England by Judden, and New England got the ball back, and they got to New England 42 for 1 yard, and then the Patriots got within field goal range, and this was one that really was one of the plays that affected them getting the win. It was a 4th and 6 at Buffalo 29, and they really shot themselves in the foot with this. Nick Folk, 48-yard field goal was no good. It hit the crossbar, and it was still 17 to 7 Bills. And then 1st and 10, Josh Allen pass incomplete, deep left to Gabe Davis. And then he kneeled for minus 1 yards at the Buffalo 37. It was 17-7 at halftime. 3rd quarter. The Bills had the punt after 7 plays and 33 yards after going 3 and out. Then the Patriots had the punt after going 7 plays and 36 yards after going 3 and out. And then the Bills scored their 3rd touchdown of the game. And it was Devin Singletary up the middle for the 1-yard touchdown. Bass's extra point is good, and it was 24-7 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Bills at the end of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter. The Patriots had the punt after going 3 and out, 4 plays, 18 yards, and the Bills had the punt after going 3 and out, 6 plays, 26 yards. It's 26 yards, and then the Patriots got into field goal range. Nick Folk's 39-yard field goal was good, and that was the only other score they had. It was 24-10. And then And then Nick Folk kicks an onside 10 yards from the New England 35 to the New England 45. Hart reported as Josh Allen kneels at the New England 46 for minus 1 yards. Josh Allen kneels again at the 47 for minus 1 yards. And then all he had to do was kneel for the last 3 plays. And nonetheless, the Bills cruised past New England with a 24-10 win. And this was, Buffalo had this game in hand from the get-go, and it was just one of those games where the Patriots just did not have it, and they struggled offensively and defensively in this game. And Josh Allen threw 2 touchdown passes, and the Bills beat the Patriots, as you know. And this was really one of those games where the Patriots they were just frustrated. Mac Jones was frustrated too. He was very flustered. he was unsure for most of the night, and he finished with 22 of 38 for 195 yards and a touchdown. But the Patriots were 3 of 12 on third down and 0 for 1 in the red zone, and they said we want to win, and we were not doing that. That Patriots center David Andrews said we've got to find ways to win, whatever that is. So, and I can definitely agree with that. Time to give out the game balls for the. Actually, I'll do that in just a sec. But right now, I want to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football trivia question. And it was a Bills trivia question. That's what it is. Who was the head coach in the Bills' 4 Super Bowl appearances? If you said Marv Levy, you are correct. And he was 4-0 in the big one. I'll have another trivia question on my next podcast, which will be tomorrow. Now I'll give out the game balls on Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday. And the Bills get him. Josh Allen, 22 of 33 carries and attempts, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devin Singletary, 13 attempts, 51 yards, 1 touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 7 receptions, 92 yards, and 1 touchdown. The Bills go to 9-3, and the Patriots fall to 6-6. And I took Buffalo, and so did my brother-in-law. He won it, and you'll get the rest of the picks tomorrow. And Deshaun Watson returns to the Browns tomorrow to take on the Texans, and we got a lot of great action tomorrow. And but this was one of those games where Buffalo had it in hand from the get-go. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football Recap Show for kicking off Week 13. I'll be back tomorrow with Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday, early games, post-game show, and all the rest of them. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.